Well lads, what's the crack? Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera angle right. What's going on here? Well lads, what's the crack? How are we all doing? Today is a really special day, yeah? Today we get to see and take a walk around. I would say, I haven't ever seen this yoke in the metal yet first, right? I want to give you my anticipation about going down and seeing this truck first. I haven't seen this truck in the metal, but from the pictures alone, it's going to be outstanding. Like now, and the man behind this lorry, a fella called Gavin Crilly, from Crilly Livestock. It's a family-run business here in Crilly, in just outside Dundalk. And this man, even his last truck, which was a 2017 Volvo FH version 4, like even that up until like today is still an immense lorry. Like I'll film it all when I get down there, but I just wanted to give you my anticipation. I'd say that this truck is going to be absolutely excellent, and I'm looking forward to seeing this. I've been thinking about it all week, and I didn't know when he was going to be taking delivery of it, because I think, as far as I know, it's been in build now for the past 9 or 10 months. So gonna go down and chat to Gavin about his new truck anyway, and I just wanted to pull in and say I'm looking forward to this. Let's get the video started. I won't talk too long on this. We'll just get stuck straight into this, because this yoke is unbelievable from the picture. So let's go. Right, so Gavin and all are in there currently preparing what we're coming here to film, but I just want to show you around all of the lads' older lorries that, like, you know, have come before this one, and just show you around. But look at these lorries, like, look at that version 3. Absolutely spotless, like, and it's what, 2012, 12 years old. Oh, she's locked. I'll show you around this in a while, but look at all the gear, look, absolutely spotless. Now this one here, this is Gavin's older lorry, so the one he's just after stepping out of, and many people will recognise this. It's an absolutely beautiful lorry. What a machine. Look at that for an outfit, like, that's unreal. Again, this truck is 2017, so very fast approaching of a 10-year-old lorry. So she's 7 years old, and look at the alloys. They're all from factory. Like, these are all since new. These tanks are absolutely deadly. Now, funny story, this trailer is actually like the party trailer at truck shows. So last year at the Wella, I think there was about 50 of us inside the back of this trailer, all drinking and having a good time. If I can find any photos or videos, I'll insert them here.
See your chicken ranches, I legalize them all.
But yeah, this is known as the party trailer at the truck shows. All the airbrushing on the back of them and everything. Look, the boys doing a whole out on gear. They love their stuff. And then they also do bulk work as well. So this is their 2 bulker trailers with a version 2 FH, or that could be, no, it's not version 1, it's a version 2. And look at this, like, version 2. Have you ever seen anything as clean as that? Like, and these lorries work every day. They're out most days of the week, as far as I know. This one definitely is. This one's a 191 then as well. There's always been like another driver on this. One of the lads hasn't been on this, so this one is also savagely well kept. I don't know if you've noticed the common theme. 737, 737. They're all 737 on the edges. So that's how particular these boys are. I must actually ask them what the crack is with the 737. Because I actually don't know myself, so. Oh, that's some lorry, lads. I think I actually supplied the mats for this lorry, no? Is it open? No, of course it's not open. I'll get them to open that, because I'm fairly sure I supplied the mats for this and the seat covers. Anyway, we're waiting the other one to be finished cleaned and waiting to see this thing. But first, a small word from our sponsors, i.e. me and Grant Auto House. If you are looking for the best quality truck interior curtains on the market today in Ireland at the best price, over to grantautohouse.com, where not only do we stock truck interior curtains of the best quality, we also stock truck interior leather, mats, sun visors, stuff like that. Also cleaning products. Yes, that's right, I said cleaning products that now, I'll show you here real quick, that will be on the website fairly lively. So all the stuff I've been advertising over the years is all in stock and will be available for you guys to buy on the website very shortly. And what else do we do actually? We do loads of different things. We do a heap of different things, but mainly what we do is the truck interior curtains. It's a big part of what I do here. And we do fancy seat bases, LED mats, lights, anything you need for the interior of your truck, we're going to try and stock it all. Also, we stock clothing as well. So we have a couple of these lovely gilets left. We also have Savage t-shirts coming in for the summer that should be here. I think it should be here tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, please head over to the website, lads. grantautohouse.com. Would greatly appreciate it. Now back to the regular prepaid programming. Ladies and jelly babies, this is Gavin Crilly. He is the man who built this fine machine, and I'm just here to pick his brain, to be honest with you. So where do we start with this? Where did the first brainwave to go? I want the 750, and this is the way I want to go about it.
Well, I had the 500, and I just took a mad notion then. I was obsessed with 16s, so I was mad for more power.
Yeah.
Power.
And where you felt like you were lacking in power with the 500?
No, not even that, but sure, you always want more, don't you?
Yeah, too right, yeah.
So I did, and I seen a couple of them, at different shows and stuff. So I did, and I just took a mad notion then, and we priced one up. Well, we priced that lorry about 3 years ago.
Yeah. When did you actually take delivery of this? Or not delivery, so to speak, but when did it land?
Christmas last year. Christmas.
That's how long you have it, a year?
Yeah. Just before Christmas, I came in then, and it has been getting stuff done, but ever since now it went over.
Did you just sit for a while and then you started going bits and pieces?
Yeah. I was over in Graham's for a while, and he was waiting for a special bending machine to come to do the flat catwalks.
Yeah.
So he did, and he told me just to hold on, just to wait until he got this machine, it would make a far better job, more or less. So it sat over there for a while, and but like when you go into that much detail, you've like a week's don't belong going by, like. And
did you say in your head that you're going to give it a year, like to get it to where it is, or did you just say hope you turn it around in 3 months?
No, if Eamon knew it was going to take that long, I'd be shopping out. No, we didn't know. We really didn't have a time limit on, but we never thought it would. Yeah. We never thought it would take a year. But look, what do you do when it turns out like that? You're happy with it.
Yeah, you cannot rush, and that is perfection. And I was only saying on camera there a few minutes ago, there's very few people who would take someone's opinion off. And it's definitely you.
Yeah, no. Even Darren Hollywood signs. Even he told me, like, when you're building a show lorry, you can't put a time on it. No, you really can't.
No. Here, like, look at how she turned out. Like, do you know what I mean?
I did. I'm very happy with it now.
It's unreal. Like, and I remember you were telling me at the Wella that you had the lorry coming, and I says I actually couldn't wait. I says your head was wrecked. That's how people texting you.
I wish I hadn't said nothing, because everybody asked me every month that was going on. They're like, "Where's the lorry? Where's the lorry?" I'm sure. I didn't know myself. I wasn't getting any further on, you know.
Right, so when she went to Graham's then, what was the plan then? Did you tell him, like, you wanted to do side skirts?
Yeah.
You kind of had a rough idea
in mind,
there was
a Dutch, I seen a Dutch lorry. There was a blue lorry was done. A Dutch lorry was done just before that. I can't even think of the website now it was done on. And I took a mad notion then. I said, I wanted near enough identical to it. Yeah. So I did. And that's when I went for the smooth. That's what I wanted for the smooth catwalk. I wanted everything covered in. I had the 3-piece checker plate in the last lorry, the big tanks and stuff.
And that looked cool, but you were probably done with it then at that stage, right?
Yeah, I wanted everything flushed out then. Yeah. I just thought that was just smooth. It was cleaner looking.
Yeah.
Like,
it looks deadly in the colour as well, doesn't it?
It is nice, yeah. But we were a bit hesitant at the start. We didn't want to go everything all orange, you know. Yeah. Because you weren't sure then if it was going to be too much. And
I'd say your worst decision was trying to pick like what colours go over what.
Yeah. So the gold colour sort of came from the 111. His daddy's first lorry.
Is that lorry up here on the back?
No, that's his Ed Nagus, and that's my granddad. That's his first lorry there. Now that's not the registration. Nobody could remember the red show. We put H Crilly, so my granddad was Q Crilly, so that's where it all started. And
so I was only saying on camera before that the 737 actually came from your dad's first lorry, so that's why you continued it on.
Yeah, his 111 was 737. That's why.
That's a deadly tradition to keep.
Yeah, he said it was the luckiest lorry he ever had. So. I don't know.
And have you had luck with the other ones since?
Yeah,
that 500 never caused you any much bother.
No. That was a brilliant lorry. So it was definitely was.
That was some lorry.
Yeah.
Some lorry.
If that's what I said, anybody asked me, I said if that lorry there's half as lucky as that lorry, I'll be Very happy.
With a bit of luck anyway, says you.
So so there was a bit of gold and stuff in it on the 111 that time in the symbol there, you know.
Yeah.
So then Darren sort of carried it out. It's actually called, I think it's called imitation gold, and he sort of carried it out, and I don't really know where the black. I think Darren came up with the black. I seen some of the lorries done with this sort of double striping here. It was a different colour, and he carried into the mud guards and stuff then, like, you know.
Yeah. But it makes the lorry though,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Now, when we seen the first couple of designs, like, I was there going, Jesus, I don't know about that, because
like your logo is like as cool as this. It's traditional enough, like, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. See, originally we actually coach lined this lorry here identical to my 500.
Right.
This is probably why this took so long, because we actually had a coach lined identical to that lorry there.
Yeah.
And I went down to look at it, and Eamon rings me and he says, "Well, what do you think?" And he knew by my tone on the phone, and I says...
Now, Eamon's Gavin's outlet.
Yeah.
This is that.
And I said to him, "Geez, I don't know. It was nearly too old. The coach lines was nearly too old looking for too modern of a lorry."
Yeah.
So that's what was
it's
wrong.
It's the shape of the headlights that go. It needs to. Everything else needs to follow it.
Yeah.
But,
and so we peeled all them off, and we decided then that we would go back to the drawing board and go for something else.
It's unreal. Like, isn't it mad how, like, it's still the same, like, livery, like, but it's completely different compared to them.
Yeah, that's
like,
what we were going for. It's just like a more modern version of the original, more or less. So it's...
And I'll drop in pictures of so Gavin put up a big post there on Facebook of him actually building the lorry, like, from start to finish. So I'll add all these in as we're talking about them when there's dead space here in the video.
We had great intentions of doing a time lapse video, but it didn't happen.
I'm sure, especially when you're busy, like you're running lorries the whole time and trying to build this. Like, sure, this is like looking after a baby.
Yeah.
And so she went to Graham's, got all the fabrication done. Then was who painted it, or Darren did all the painting? Did he?
No. Poland, Teddy Poland Coachworks. The sticker's actually there.
Where is he? Up the north somewhere, Gav?
Yeah, he's just outside. There he is. Actually, he's just Sandy Road in Newry.
He's just out the road. So happy.
Yeah, he's just outside the Orchard Bar. He paints all our lorries. So he does. He does all our painting. He's done it this last. I don't know, from 05 probably. I think when we first lorry we left him.
In fairness, they all stand out a mile. Like, the paint is class.
Yeah, Teddy Poland. Yeah, he's old school.
Yeah.
So he like there's nothing fancy. He doesn't like to see airbrushing or anything fancy like that. But the paint's on the lorries and it lasts. Like, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it does. And that colour there is really rare.
Is she red or orange?
No, well, that's an argument.
She's a dark orange, isn't she?
Yeah, it's a dark orange. Yeah.
But it's unreal. And so she went to him for paint.
Yeah, he painted it then, and I wanted to get in around the doors and all done. So she's painted right round the colours right in around the doors.
Because this lorry actually came in white, didn't it?
Yeah, it came white. Yeah, but that's not the original white. That's painted as well, yeah.
The original white is a bit creamer, isn't it? So that's pretty ice white or whatever they call it. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's actually, there's actually a tint of grey, blue in that colour when you see it in the tin.
Yeah.
Them speaker covers are actually painted the same. If you take them out in the light, there's actually a wee tinge off them.
Yeah.
But
and obviously, while I'm pointing the camera at it, Truck and Sounds supplied the audio.
Yeah,
he didn't come over and fit, did he?
He did. Big thanks to Anthony. Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he did. He came over.
Gavin's very happy about that. The lads are only just putting on the plaque there before we go. We have to keep everyone happy.
Yeah.
But it's some job. Did he come over and fit them now?
Yeah, he came over and done the speakers. Yeah.
Deadly.
He came over.
Is that time he was? So that was last summer. He done them then.
He actually done it down in Darren's. Yeah, he done it down in Darren's shed. He changed every speaker inside, and there's I think it's an amp and sub in there, and the same on the other side.
I was going to say, because the Volvos on the version 5s, the speakers that come in them are very low. They're so quiet. It's unreal. Yeah. It's one thing they definitely need to look at. So he did the Truck and Sounds. All right, okay. And then, so when all that was done, then, well, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? The bull bar. Come here, chat to me about the bull bar.
Yeah, the bull bar was a bit.
Was that a temptation you've been fighting for a long time?
Well,
I think it was.
It's
because it's hard not to put it on a low stock lorry.
I know. So, Daddy said when I got the lorry, he said, "I don't care what you do, but put a bull bar on it." And my uncle, that also owns the lorries, he said that, "No, don't put it on." So there was a bit of an argument, and look, I put it on. The end up anyway. They didn't care what I done to it, but I put it on, and Q wasn't that pleased with it at the start. He didn't think it looked that well. And then Eamon, who wanted it on, he says, we had it off one day, he says, "Oh, it looks alright without it." And I says, "Well, we're fucking this far now, we're going to have to go with it." So I like it now.
Nah, it does. It makes the lorry, I think. It really does. Like, don't get me wrong, it would look class without it, but it definitely, just because it's so far gone. It suits her well.
See, that's the thing. Once you go into that Shane, the detail, it's hard to know where to start and where to stop.
Where to stop, yeah, where there is no end to
I
it.
know,
Like.
there is no end to it. Like,
Gav was actually, he was telling me he's thinking about putting on something on the bottom bumper, and he doesn't know which way to go about it. You're talking bar,
I was thinking of putting a bar on, taking them Talmoos off, but the Talmoos and the mud flaps is only about £100. The bar's probably 600 or 700. So if you pull it off, like, you know,
and it will get pulled off very easy, because people were saying, what were people saying in the comments on Facebook, that she looked like she was high up or something.
It looks like it's out of proportion.
Are you fucking joking me? You wouldn't fit 10 cent underneath the front of that lorry.
Like, much lower, to be honest.
And,
it's just sometimes in the photos you can't see the black splitter, but
yeah,
look.
that's one thing I was saying with my lorry, when they have the black splitter on it, that's an original Volvo splitter. I'd be ashamed to take it off.
No, I know, no, it does suit it. Like, in some places,
like, they're deep, like, I think they're real deep, them front splitters.
Yeah. Like, it's alright having the sides up a bit lower, but some of the farm stuff we were going to, you're down at an angle at a dip, like, and you wouldn't get in now.
And
like,
even the sidebars, I say, are a gamble for you sometimes. I say
they are, it's not too bad. You can raise her up, but
there'll be a couple of clenchy moments, I'd say, with it.
Yeah, and you can only raise her up so far because your trailer's coming closer to your catwalk, and then you mark
she ended up being the medium chassis in the end. Am I right?
Yeah.
Because he was asking me about that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But she's Gavin, some lorry, man.
Oh, I'm very happy with it. I am.
It's fucking deadly. Right, so I keep getting sidetracked. Sorry. So, are they full on tanks there on the side?
Yeah. So this here's a full diesel tank. There's a wee bit of it made into the side skirt. You know, that's the actual tank, and then they put this in the front.
So she's a separate piece, like.
Yeah, just to flush it out. Yeah.
Behind the paint, anyway. If you need to take it off a paint, right? Yeah.
Well, that bit there, actually, I think it actually is welded onto, but it's just like a face on it, just to level it off. You know.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
There's about 700 or 800 litres this side. There's 120 that side, and then there's AdBlue. And one thing I'll give with the 16s, they're serious handy in AdBlue.
Really?
That 17 lorry drinks AdBlue. That there
is that 100 litre AdBlue tank on that side? No,
I haven't.
Oh, she's the smaller tank, probably because it's the twin diesel. Is that?
No, I'm not sure. I think it is a big enough tank.
On mine, I think it was 60 litres.
Yeah.
That's
there's one of the boys there now.
Is that Gavin? Is it? What's it?
No, that's Martin actually. That's Colin's brother.
Oh right, that's right. But stop that. One of the boys there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, where else did we go? Dutch bars up the top. Who supplied them? Or
Graham done.
He did all.
Absolutely everything.
I didn't even think of Graham.
Yeah, Derek Graham done absolutely everything down to the last. Every light I just said we get everything off the one man. If something goes wrong, it's all all off him.
And something real cool that I was only saying to Gavin, this is deadly. A greaseless fifth wheel, so they run on pads. Not something you see in Ireland very often, isn't it?
No, and I never hook out. I never ever hook out. I'm in the one trailer all the time.
Yeah.
And
which one's is that trailer that's on your All 500? That's the trailer, or the original trailer on it, isn't it?
Yeah. The two of them.
Because I actually thought it was that one that was the original trailer.
No, that's 2019. This whole lot, this 17, the whole lot came in 2017. That whole outfit.
That's deadly. I remember when you got that as well.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think, what else are we missing on? Because I don't want anyone to feel hard done by.
No, the airbrushing, Blow Designs. Nick Purdy done the airbrushing. He's unbelievable. I give him a picture of that lorry, a picture of that cow, a picture of that sheep, a picture of my granda, and I says, Nick, paint that there. And he went away for a week or two, and he came back, and that's the way it came out, and I couldn't be any happier with it. Like,
usually every morning of the truck show, it's usually a girl that looks like that getting out of the passenger seat of this lorry.
Yeah, the fag hanging out of her mouth.
And this all, it's just covering the air tanks, is it, or is it a proper toolbox?
No, the air tanks is moved, so there's just a wee small toolbox in there.
Oh, handy.
So there is, nice and clean, as you can see. We didn't wash that bit normally.
Let that one slide. And are they powered off an Anderson lead? Do they have a set of?
No, they have a set of batteries on them as well.
No
there
way.
is an Anderson at the front for backup, and then there's another Anderson lead, but it's only for charging the batteries on the trailer.
Oh right, okay. So I always wonder. I thought they were run off PTO or something.
No. They work off their own batteries, so they are.
Right, come on. We'll take me into the interior, so we'll have a look at the interior. And all the interior, I believe, was supplied by PTO. Now, I'm not going to fight with you over this, Gavin. We won't fall out.
Yeah, the whole lot came from. I ordered the whole lot through Peter, and it come through Noah's. So but Peter got me everything in.
Where did you put the dice in? Hey, there we go. There's a very small bit of granddaughter house in there. But
and an air freshener.
You better believe it. wait. Hey.
The smell of cow shit out of her.
They do. I think it's. Well, I can't say it for copyright reasons, but it's cold water.
Oh yeah,
you know
cold water.
Yeah, the aftershave.
Yeah.
And so she came. Are these an option for the 16s, or do they come with electric seat bases? Did you
No.
specifically spec that?
I spec'd. I went for every extra I could. So
Yeah.
I went for the swivel chair on the other side. I went for the
That'd
electric.
be fair handy on nights out.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
went for the electric. The electric seat.
The table is deadly, isn't it? I was only looking at it there a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
the wheat table's handy. Coffee maker, microwave, fridge is standard, you know.
Yeah.
And we're just lucky. That's what you were saying earlier. We're just lucky. When I ordered this, there was 2 options. It just went from the whatever that yellow was called, and this is burnt orange or something it was called. So maybe and me had to go for the orange.
But it suits it real well, though, doesn't it?
It does.
Because it doesn't look in the video. You can see it there yourself in the camera.
Yeah.
It doesn't look orange. It looks red, but it does all glow orange. Like
Yeah,
on
well,
the
you can
inside.
change them. They're all changing. Then the wee bit in the dash, there's actually a hint of orange in everything, you know. So
I didn't even notice
yeah,
that.
it does. It all suits in well, and the back walls orange and stuff. So
I think on the 540s they're like a blue or like a
yeah,
grey blue
kind
of
blue
colour.
in the seats as well.
Yeah.
So
Oh, she's deadly, Gav.
no, everything all worked out. So it did in the end. You never think of it, but it actually is serious handy. You know, see when you swivel the chair and
Yeah, I seen you had the iPad on it there earlier on.
yeah. It is actually a good job when you have the iPad and stuff, and you can turn it around, you can watch TV and stuff. I never had one before, but it is a great job. Like,
I
not
don't
that
know
I'd be
yourself.
doing any real work on the iPad or anything, but
And
it is
I'm just going to say, because there will be a lot of curious women watching this now. Gavin is single and ready to mingle.
handy. Yeah,
But
add me up and Snapchat.
the Snapchat here.
Link will be in the description.
Link in bio, as they say, isn't that what they say? But and I was only saying to Gav there a second ago, the exhaust, it's not actually side pipe, isn't it?
No.
She's just rerouted around the back of the
Yeah,
tanks.
just because I couldn't put it out here, I had no room, and it just made sense to take it out there.
Yeah.
And they were going to put it out in the middle, and I said, look, I went this far, I may as well.
It finishes off perfect at the side of it.
Yeah.
She probably has a bit of a
It does have a wee bit of a grunt out of it. Yeah, I suppose with the longer pipe it does, like, but it's nothing mad or anything. Like, but no,
Well,
it's
I
grand.
don't like stripe pipes on the 16s, do you? There's no point in them really. Like.
No. The stacks sound well.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
they do. The stacks sound well, but maybe not the side pipes.
Yeah, no. She don't. Stacks are nearly too much on the back of that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She's
No,
enough done there now that.
We had contemplated putting stacks on it, but then we thought that the trailer, just a couple of places we were coming in and out of, the trailer was going to dip too close to the top of them, you know. So we didn't bother then.
And even if they catch a branch right now, that it'll just tear it down the back of the cab. Or
yeah.
God knows, yeah. Because like. This lorry is a show lorry, but this lorry actually works and actually goes onto real farms in the middle of fucking nowhere in the dark. So
could be anywhere.
There is things to bear in mind as well.
Yeah.
But she's absolutely unreal, Gav. She's
Well,
class.
that's when we were building it too. Like, it has to be. I
Has
want
to
it to look
work.
great, but it has to be practical.
Yeah.
Too. Like, there's no point having something that you can't use. Like, sure.
Yeah. No, Gav. She's class. Like, I don't even know how you want to even leave the yard. She's unreal.
If you had a pay for it, you'd know you need to leave the yard.
Oh, you leave the yard out? No, dead. Right, well, that's all from me and Gav here. I just said, I actually texted him last week. I said, the second it came out, I said, the internet needs to see this. But yeah, thanks a million for having me down.
No,
bud.
thanks very much for coming.
No bother at all. And she's unreal. And well, you may wear with her.
Cheers.
No bother at all. I'll see you again. Good luck.